Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today, as you guys can tell from my thumbnail, I'm going to just be talking about all the books that I have purchased. I'm going to try to go through them quickly because you guys are going to be hearing more about them in my upcoming reads. You guys are going to be hearing about them after I've read them. I can tell you that most of these books are ones that I have found on Goodreads or people have been talking about all over TikTok and has made me really want to read them, so I purchased them. Some I bought off Amazon and others I just happened to find at Walmart on one of my adventures. And as you know, grab yourself a drink. We're going to be here for a little bit. I bought a lot of books, so let's get into those. Part of March I wanted to start the series. I haven't gotten to it yet, but I bought the entire series of Zodiac Academy. I am so excited. I bought all the way up through 9. So I got Zodiac Academy, Ruthless Fae, The Reckoning, Shadow Princess, Cursed Fates. I'm trying to get these in order. Some of you guys probably already know the order. I haven't read them yet, so I'm not there yet. Fated Throne is number 6. Number 7 is Heartless Sky. Number 8 is Sorrow and Starlight. And number 9 is Restless Stars. So I didn't buy the book, the little novellas. That might be something I do later on down the road. Right now, I just kind of wanted to focus on the main series. I'm hoping to start that this month. So this is My Dark Desire by L.J. Sheen and Parker S. Huntington. I've never heard of these authors. I've never really heard about this book or anybody talking about this book. I just found it on Amazon and I was really drawn in by the cover of it. It's supposed to be a Cinderella retelling, so we'll have to see, but it sounds really, really good and it smells good. So, and I like how they do the new chapters. They're all black. So, I don't know. The little things like that get me. They give you cool covers and you just have to. Okay, next is Ruthless Creatures by J.T. Gessinger. But it's very like almost mafia romance. I think there's 3 books in the series and I believe all 3 of them cover the same couple, but I'm not 100% sure. Look at all the purple pages. So I think that's just really cool. And again, the cover caught my attention and I read the back of it and it's like, you know what, this sounds really good. It didn't have the other 2 books. It just had the first one, which I was fine with because, you know, I figured read the first one because it's not usually a genre that I'm into a lot. I know, I'm sorry. Like, mafia romance isn't bad and I love the whole bad boy effect and stuff, but I can't read a lot of them back to back. This one just came in the mail not too long ago. I believe that this one is I don't think it's a new release, but I think this particular book is. And this one's Story of My Life by Lucy Score. And I've talked about Lucy Score in some of my other videos. I'm a huge fan of her books. I think she does a really amazing job of mixing romance and story and humor. And so like, I don't know, every time I read one of her books, by the end of it, I just feel lighter. I feel like bubbly and her books make me laugh and giggle and the humor is always so well done, right? It's like, it's not like it's forced. It's not like you're kind of going like awkward, right? Her books aren't like that. They don't give you that, that's not, okay. You know, they're genuinely funny. Like she puts them in situations or conversations that it totally makes sense. The humor makes sense. The banter makes sense. The way things are going makes sense. There's no awkwardness. I just love her writing a lot. So, which is funny because I think this is only the 3rd book of hers that I have. And I started with Pretending You're Mine. I've got a bunch of her books on my list. You guys are going to be seeing a lot more Lucy Score books in the future. Okay, next I bought 2 books by Elsie Silver. These will be the first time that that I can actively remember reading an Elsie Silver book. Again, I've read a lot of books and I don't always pay attention to the authors. First one is Flawless. This is a first book of like a standalone series. So it's like a series, but I think if I'm understanding things correctly, each book is about a different couple. So they're kind of interconnected, but then yet they're not, because they're their own stories, their own couples, you know, but it's set in a certain town, I guess. And so I am here for cowboy romance. You know, I'm a big horse person. My dad was a bronc rider. My husband's dad was a bull rider. We grew up in that scene, you know, 4-H. My cousins, they did a bunch of 4-H. They showed bulls and horses, and we did rodeos. And so reading a good cowboy romance for me almost feels like coming home. Okay, next is Wild Love. I had to look this up to see which one was the first book, because it doesn't really, oh my gosh. And number one right here. Literally, I just saw this, you guys. Literally, oh wow. Check, please. Anyways, they had the other two books at Walmart, and I was so tempted to pick them up, but I was like, what if I end up not liking it? Because again, I don't remember ever reading an Elsie Silver book. What if I don't like her? And even though everybody raves about her. So I don't know, but this one also sounded good. This also sounds like it's a kind of an interconnected series, but they're all about different characters. And so then we have this one, which is Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. Again, another author that I'm pretty sure I've never read her book on before. I really love the pages. But everybody was talking about this book when I first saw it at Walmart, and I was like, nobody had read it yet, but everybody was really excited about it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna pick it up. So again, when I was at Walmart, I just plucked it right up. And then people have been reading it. And a lot of people have been one-starring this book. They thought it was awkward. The storytelling was horrible. They said it went nowhere. And so now I'm nervous. But I bought it. I'm gonna stay committed to it. Then I saw these. Powerless and Reckless by Lauren Roberts. And I've been hearing mixed things. I've heard some people loved them. Some people hated them. Some people claim that they're knockoffs of the Hunger Games. And then a lot of people, they liked Powerless, but then when they got to Reckless, some people DNR'd it. Some people they finished it, but they hated it. They said it was kind of redundant, like nothing new happened. It was just like a repeat of Powerless. I don't know. I've been hearing back and forth things on it, but I saw them. They were together in a set. They sound really interesting and definitely something up my alley. So, okay, this series I'm really excited about, you guys. You have no idea. So many people have been talking about this series, and I guess the main character guy in here has been on a lot of people's top 10 book boyfriend lists. So, but this is the City of Gods and Monsters, and it's the House of Devils series, and I got all three of them. So that's number 1. Number 2 is City of Souls and Sinners, and number 3 is City of Lies and Legends. I am really, really excited about this series, almost more than Zodiac Academy, but I got Zodiac Academy first, so Zodiac Academy is the series that I am going to read before this one, but I definitely think that the next series I go into is going to be this one for sure. And then next is Quicksilver by Callie Hart. I saw this one and on Amazon, and I got a little bummed because I bought it with some other stuff and it got a little dirty right here. And I thought about, you know, returning it and getting a new one, but honestly, it's just the outside of it. None of the pages on the inside got dirty. Not even gonna worry about it, even though I'm a little annoyed, right? You know, Amazon, when you're packaging stuff together, watch what you're doing, right? Like, come on. But anyways, everybody's been raving about this. Book 2 is supposed to be coming out, I think, later on in the year. So I definitely want to add this to my, or like read this probably sooner than some of the other books that I purchased, just because I want to have it read before book 2 comes out, and that way I can join the rest of you who have read this book and who are excited for book 2, so then I can join that hype line. I don't think I've heard any negative things about this book. I think it's all been positive things. And then my last 2 purchases, they have the Pumpkin Spice Cafe and the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore by Lori Gilmore. And these supposedly, from what I'm understanding from my research, I found both of these at Walmart. They're supposed to kind of have a Gilmore Girls vibe to them, which really wrote me in. Gilmore Girls is one of my top favorite TV shows. I have watched it a million times. My daughter's watched it a million times. I'm pretty sure we could recite the whole TV show. And if I were to go to a TV show trivia about Gilmore Girls, I'm telling you, I would know all the answers. That really hooked me in. There's also the Strawberry Patch Pancake House and the Christmas Tree Farm. And so I want to get both of those. And my plan is, for all 4 of these, is to start in like September and read one of these in September, and then the next one in October, and then November, and then I want to end with the Christmas Tree Farm in December, right? I believe the Pumpkin Spice Cafe is like the first one, and which kind of gives me late summer, early fall vibes by, you can see the leaves starting to fall down and in the cover and stuff like that. So it's giving me early fall vibes. And then this one is giving me that October, early November kind of vibe. So I figured this would be perfect for October. And then the Strawberry Patch one I figured would be great for November. And then again, the Christmas Tree Farm in December. Even though I haven't read these, and I've only heard like one person talk about them, and they read this one and they said it was really, really good. And it was I think it was like a 4.5 star for them. So I don't know, but these sound super cute, and doing one a month kind of just gives me something, fun to do, to kind of be in the holiday spirit while I'm reading. So anyways, those are all the books that I have purchased in the last month. I hope you guys like this little book haul, and let me know down in the comments below if you guys have read any of these books. I know what book that you are currently reading this month, or that you're getting ready to read this month, that you guys are like super excited for. Right now I'm in the middle of Iron Flame, which I am vlogging my entire experience of reading Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, and Onyx Storm. You will find it on this channel. It's going to be my raw, unfiltered opinions. Whether I call it or I don't call it, you'll find out. I'm not going to leave any of it out. And I'm going to have a non-spoiler version and one that's going to be chock full of spoilers. So I hope you guys are going to be looking forward to that. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share, and hit that notification bell so that you guys will be updated on any new videos that I bring out. And I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of the month of March, and keep on reading. Bye, guys.